Hey everyone, it's Mari. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. The Scrapbook Nerd online shop and blog and Facebook page is hosting an online crop for International Scrapbooking Day. And this is a pretty big day for scrapbookers, as you know if you're watching this video. And my challenge today is to use as much mixed media as you possibly can fit in, specifically if you have the Vicki Boutin mixed media products from American Crafts. And I've started off here with some of Vicki's foundations paper, and the foundations paper is really nice to work with mixed media. It's very, very thick. And I have primed this cardstock with some Vicki Boutin gesso. I did that before I got started. I let that dry. And now I'm going in with one of the art crayons, and this one is in turquoise. I've just put that down onto my mat, and I'm just activating it with some water and then picking it up with this piece of plastic and just getting that onto my foundation paper to create the background for my layout. I'm going to do that in a few spots on this paper, and I don't show you all of it here on camera. It's just the same process. Once you see where I've put this turquoise, it's the exact same process that I just showed you. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with this layout, but I knew that I wanted to use the art crayons wet and then dry. So I'm going to use them dry over top of this really gorgeous Vicki Boutin floral stencil, and I'm using her large stencil brush here. I'm picking up some of the orange crayon, and I love this color palette. This is some of the same color scheme that Vicki has in her All the Good Things pattern paper in some of it, and I love this. I love the orangey and the teal together. It's one of my favorite color combos. And now I'm just going over top of this stencil with the iridescent glaze, also from Vicki's line, and I just want to create a little bit of texture over top of the mixed media that I have so far, and just to go along with that same kind of floral theme. Now I took a piece of the floral paper from one of Vicki's pattern papers from the collection, and I just fussy cut around one edge of it. And that's going to be poking out to the side, to the left side of my photograph. Now this is a 4x3 photo that I've printed in black and white, and I backed it with a little bit of craft foam just to bring it up a little bit off of the layout and so that it has a bit of dimension. And now I'm just going to take some of the die cuts from the All the Good Things collection, and I'm going to use a few of the die cuts on the layout here, starting with this note. It looks like a little piece of note paper, and I love that. It is really, really pretty, and it's kind of got that distressed look to it, and it's perfect. So I'm going to just put that below that floral piece a little bit, and now I'm just going to continue to layer some die cuts. Now that's a little fussy cut floral piece again from that same pattern paper from the collection. I just fussy cut that flower and put a little bit of foam adhesive on the back to bring it up a little bit, and this is one of the die cuts which I also love. I wanted to bring a little bit of black into the layout as well, just to add a few little pops of black. Now I'm going to put a little bit of dimensional adhesive on the back of there as and bring that up. And then you can see that I put kind of that I don't know what you call that shape, kind of like a mandala in the teal, that die cut over to the left of the floral pieces, just to balance off the teal that's on the right side with that crayon, the art crayon color. And I'm going to put that other little die cut banner that says laugh on it just below there, just to fill in that little area and just to kind of elongate that space a little bit too, and take the some of the embellishments in a direction going sort of down towards the bottom. Much of the pieces that are added to that foundations paper, I've added a little bit of liquid adhesive on the back as well, just because anything that has gesso, the paper that has gesso or the art crayon and so on, it needs just a little bit more adhesive other than just a little bit of tape runner, just because that mixed media takes a little bit more adhesive to get things to stick to it. And that love die cut, I'm also going to add some liquid adhesive to the back of that as well with my fine line bottle, just to make sure that it doesn't move. Now there is going to be a little bit of transition here, and you'll be able to see that I've added some journaling strips, I believe at this point. You might be able to see them, or it might be in the next frame here, but I'm just adding a few embellishments from the collection, some of the enamel dots, some of the foam stickers from the foam sticker sheet, and so on, just to embellish. And that's going to be about it. I am going to add a few black acrylic paint splatters in a couple of areas, and you should be able to see that in the still shots at the end. So my challenge today, once again, for International Scrapbooking Day is to get messy and use your mixed media. Just have fun with it. If you have Vicky's products, go for it. If you want to scrap this layout, make sure that you share what you create today over in the Scrapbook Nerd Facebook page. I will leave a link to that page in the description box below. There you can see my journaling, which is basically all about how much I love teaching. I am a teacher, and these are some of my students in this picture with me. Thanks so much, guys, and I really appreciate that you've stopped in here today, and I hope you have fun on International Scrapbooking Day. Have a great day. Bye-bye.